Hi everyone, welcome to MS Live, and I am your host, Dulci Hill. So, let me see here. Hi everyone, welcome to MS Live. I'm your host, Dulci Hill, and hi Karen. It's awesome to see you. Let me see. Oh, I'm supposed to. I forgot myself for a minute there. Let me share. All right, I gotta share on all the Facebook groups. I have MS. There goes my miniature schnauzer running by the window. All right, let's see. Hi, welcome to MS Frontiers. I'm your host, Dulci Hill, and this here is a group support. It's group support. So I'm just setting up now. Hi, Rodney. Rodney's there. Okay, Rodney is in the house. All right. Here we go. Hi, Paul. Paul is watching. Okay, now you guys can see I've done a little bit of facelift on my office there, and let's see here. And I didn't do block on my cell phone, which is this here. So it's not a very good picture. Hi, Jane. You know what? I have a whiteboard that I want to put to the left of the bookcase, and I want to put everybody's name on it so you can see your name there. Everybody, hi, Will. Will, you're new. You're new to our group, and it is wonderful to have you in the support group there. I'm your host. Now, it's important that you know that I am not an authority on MS. Hi, Sharia. I have had MS. I've been struggling, and you know, with my videos there, since 1984. I've had my first symptoms. Hi, Tim. It is, you can see the facelift there. Tim, I'm going to put your name on the whiteboard. Hi, Daria. It's so nice to see everyone. There goes I've got my window here, and now I am like chicken. Hi, John. John, you're always on Facebook there. Relatives in Minnesota. All right, so all right, today's episode is gonna be, let's talk about various things. I pray to God to give me the subject matter, setting all this up there. So hopefully I'm going to talk about things that are going to reach you. Hi, Lisa. That are going to reach you where you're at. Now, today's devotion was about how all right, this is fun. How revenge, getting revenge on people is the most wonderful thing to suck on while you're in hell. So I had a friend who texted me that revenge is, for people who insult you, is supposed to be just terrible. A terrible thing. We shouldn't want to get even. And I will let you know that my friend who sent me that, I had to message back. Yeah, well, David and the psalmist often talked about, Lord, thank you for being so awesome. You're so great. And by the way, could you smite my enemies? Smite them. Tear them down, conquer them, destroy. It's like, and let the revenge be the Lord's. It's like, so you guys on Facebook have to, no, Facebook here, you have to excuse me because YouTube is over there, so I got to glance at YouTube there, and then my camera for YouTube is right here, there, and my Facebook is over here. And I tried to get the laptop, which is a lot better camera, to do Facebook Live, but it wasn't happening. Real quick, okay, revenge. So we're not supposed to have revenge. We're not supposed to have revenge. And that is a huge thing because I have a COVID face mask because the mask there, I can't breathe in. So I have a face shield and it's a plastic shield. And I went in to get my other glasses that are my correct prescription. These are like 5 years old there. Uh, the lens fell out of one of the glasses. So I went into the place where I got it and I talked with my face shield and they handed me a face mask that they wanted me to put on under the shield. Now, most of you know the shield is something that doctors will wear when they're operating on you to so that blood and stuff doesn't splatter on their face. It protects them. Also, any moisture coming out of the nose or the mouth is behind that shield. The shield goes down to here. So I walked in and they said, here is the face mask. And the reason why I can't wear the face mask is I don't get enough oxygen. I'm one of these, I don't have anxiety problems until uh, my oxygen is restricted. So they said, you have to put that on. And I said, no, this face shield is medically approved. Uh, all right, they said you have to leave this establishment unless you have a face mask on, and here I am wanting to revenge. I want to take them all down. I want to take them down, right? Revenge, right? Revenge. And the fact is that I'm thinking, you guys, I'm pushing a walker, ADA, you guys have to allow people to walk in who can't breathe. I mean, it's, so they made me walk outside and then they decided they said, we'll take care of you outside. And they were going to put you outside and park you there and wait for an hour to treat you. Well, a gal came out. By the way, she's put down your birth date and we have the exact same birth date. And I am thinking, oh my gosh, I know more people born on June 9th than not. I know, but anyway, that was exciting to her, and I was like, okay, but so we connected, and she went in only to be told that my prescription, even though the glasses broke 1 year for me having them, and I neglected to go. Hi, Elaine. I neglected to go and get that fixed there, and so they said, no, your prescription, you have to come back and make an appointment to get another eye test there, and because these are progressive there, progressive lenses help correct my double vision. which I'll talk about in a minute there. And they said that'll cost you about $400. Crazy, Chris, you've got electricity. Yeah, and I have an MRI scheduled, and yeah, I'm not wearing a face mask. I'm wearing the face shield, and if they have a problem with that, then yeah, how do you make a claustrophobic person more claustrophobic? And I'm not claustrophobic, but I'm thinking about people with MS who have to go in the MRI machine. How to make them more claustrophobic is restrict their air and put them in a tube where the ceiling is right there. It's crazy, crazy. All right, revenge, right? Revenge. What the New Testament says, let the we aren't supposed to have any enemies. So David and the Solomon said, smite my enemies. I don't have enemies. I've got people who dislike me, but that's their problem. Our new mantra is you cannot insult me without my permission. It's interesting, Chrissy. It is wonderful that. Hi, Phil. It's wonderful that you want to be online, and some of you go on Facebook and you want to be on the camera with me. And what I couple things. I want to start bringing you on to the camera with me, so it's not just me. It's various people there. And then for our YouTube support group, remember I was doing FaceTime, and FaceTime were not FaceTime. Zoom. Zoom was a hot mess, right? We all. All right, Tim Richards, so you hear me. It was a hot. Oh, Daniel, you're here. I missed you. I'm sorry. Tim, Facebook froze. I don't know how that. Anyway, all right. What I was going to say is, why don't we? I can do a Google. Google has a meeting, a live meeting place that I can. What I'll do is that this Sunday at 3 o'clock, my anniversary to my sweet husband. What I'll do at 3 o'clock is that I will do a Google meeting, and I'll do a quick YouTube video where it's I'll post the video link, and I'll share it. Yeah, all right. I'm thinking. Therefore, all of our faces can be there, and that's going to be huge there. And I'll tell you, even though my face will be there, this is one time I'm not going to talk because you guys are used to me talking. All right, so again, why don't we try to get together once a month, and I'm going to try it on Google. So, Nadine, you know what? And I want to talk. Hi, Diana. I want to talk a little bit about sleeping patterns. I have advanced MS, and I need to talk a little bit about sleeping. June, you know what, Sharia? It's interesting. You said June 9th, and my next door neighbor, their son's birthday is June 9th. My neighbor across the way, June 9th. Their anniversary is June 9th. Their anniversary is June 8th. My birthday is June 9th. We have just everybody on our street. It seems that every household has somebody born at the beginning of June. It's really, really strange. It just, there's not supposed to be something. Susan, Susan Hill. All right, what I want you to do, Susan, I would like you to start a new YouTube account, a brand new YouTube account. Let's try a different way because I tried like crazy to figure out why you weren't in the YouTube, why you were blocked out. And there's nothing on my end, so it is on your end. So you either have to figure out what's going on your end, or start a new a page, right? Start a yeah. I log on under new page. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Tessa. Welcome to MS Live, and I'm talking a little bit about sleeping. Um, there was a funny cartoon I saw today that said that scientists were analyzing the importance of 8 hours of sleep, right? And then it said, but it had a cat who was watching, and he was wide awake, and and it said 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm watching what they have to say about getting enough sleep. And I seem to right now, I've never had this problem. Holly, all right, Tim, I'm sorry. So what happens is that I go to sleep at about 10 o'clock. I go to bed and I read and I fall asleep. And I sleep until about 12:30. And at 12:30, I wake up, right? And sometimes I'm able to go back to sleep and sleep until about 3. And yeah, it is. And then I wake up at 3, and then it's best that I get to reading. So I'm thinking when there's a couple of solutions. You can try taking melatonin, uh, uh, and it's 2 milligrams. If you take that, you can help get back to sleep, read, get up, read your book, or stop fighting sleep. Uh, you know what? All right. They're talking about prayer list. I'm all over the map there. Hi, Renita. Okay. The prayer list there, there's a gal named, uh, let's see. Okay. All right. COVID. There's Holly needs prayers. I'm sorry. I'm all right. Okay. My aunt Sandy. Just so you know, she is in New York, Saratoga Springs, and she has COVID. She's suffering terribly with COVID there. And what? How did she get it? Her husband went to play cards with a bunch of friends, and there's one of the jockeys that ride at Saratoga Springs. There, he knows a lot of important people or famous people, and this jockey's famous. He's a Mexican jockey that went down to Mexico and got this COVID virus. Came back. He was playing cards, and thank you. Playing cards with this person who had COVID, and I guess he wasn't social distancing. I guess he wasn't washing his hands. I don't know, but this gentleman was a jockey who went down, came back, ended up with his COVID. Of course, he's young, and Aunt Sandy is she's younger. She's let's see, 70. I think she's 70, by now, or in her early 70s there. But again, how do you prevent COVID? I've seen mixed, I've read a lot of mixed messages. Some say that you're not supposed to, if you have MS, you don't get it severely. Others say, hi Denise, that interferons make you get it worse. It's all over the place. There's another article I read that said that taking vitamin C and any of the antioxidants, any of the vitamins that people take to bolster their immune system is harmful for people with MS. We have a really strong immune system. We tend not to get sick. We tend to take medications to suppress our immune system. Jane, and Jane wanted to know if anybody knew anybody with MS, and I didn't interview MS Live with a gal in Florida back in March who she has MS. She's a subscriber too, and she had COVID and she was put in the hospital in Florida, and she couldn't breathe. Immediately when she was put in the hospital, she couldn't breathe, and they immediately gave her hydroxychloroquine and zinc, and they gave her that and Z-Pak, and she said she felt better within the first dose. Within 6 hours she could breathe and stuff. So yeah, that is, and I think that would be the worst for me is not being able to breathe. Go back to revenge on these stores that say you've got to wear a face mask. I am not wearing a face mask, even if it means, yeah, just I will socially distance. Treat me like I have COVID. I'll stand way back from you. I pretend everybody else has COVID there. Okay. So I know people, and I've known now two people. I have my cousin, my second cousin, my cousin's son ended up getting COVID early on, and it's not even confirmed that he got COVID. Let me see. And then my Aunt Sandy has COVID from this jockey. And again, remember, if you act like everybody's got the flu, you go out and you wash your hands, hand sanitizer, put it on the door of your car, right? And every time you get in your car, do the hand sanitizer. Hi, Steph. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Debbie. You guys having a watch party, and I appreciate that. I love watch parties. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys know if you want to participate in a giant group support meeting on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to set that up, and I'm just going to post everywhere that you can join in there. And 3, we both got over it. All right, Chris on YouTube is talking about she ended up having COVID, but it wasn't listed, and this was back in February. She was given the Z-Pak, and they marked it down as an unrecognizable virus. with the big arm mimicking S. Yeah, all right. Hi, D. D. Love you, D. You've been and Anthony, Tony. Anyway, so we're talking a little bit about COVID and your risk of getting COVID uh, when you have multiple sclerosis. But I see, if you're high risk, Hopkins said I was high risk. I take rituximab. There, am I high risk? Is everybody a high risk? If we all treat ourselves like we're high risk there, then there's a very good chance we're not going to get it, right? And what is that? Remember, if you touch any surface that has COVID that somebody else has on there, then your hand is damaged, right? So if you have a face mask and you touch your face, you increase it up your nose. You're touching your nose. You're touching your face. That's not good. That's not good. It's better to be without the face mask. And I think about this. Better to be without the face mask where you're not touching your eyes or your face at all, right? And you're using the hand sanitizer and you're staying back. In fact, make a new rule. Stay back 20 feet away from going to a store. If you go into a store, and stay back. Remember, as long as their face isn't towards you, there, you're fine. Again, Linda. Hi, Linda. I am. I'm gonna bring you guys on. I'm gonna bring you on. And there's a skateboarder it's like, yeah, that's going the speed of a car that just went by. Crazy. All right, so let's see. It's too early for me to run out of things to say. By the way, if you go to my YouTube channel, I've got so many well thought out 2 minute to 5 minute videos about how to deal with MS, and it's well thought out there. So it's not me trying to entertain you for an hour, being a sparky, let's see, a flashy chicken. Hi, Joanne. Oh my goodness, there goes my name. Remember I told you on Facebook, it killed me when my neighbors would go for walks, because I used to be able to go for walks with them, with the dogs and stuff, and they all started going for walks without me. And all of them, my neighbor, all the girls it's like, so I'll go out with my walker and they'll chit chat with me. Of course, I can take my scooter out there, but you got to ask yourself, do I really want to be walking with those people? You're only not liked if you haven't made yourself available to go with them. I can go with them. I've got my bicycle, I've got my scooter. I can go for a bike ride completely with everybody, but the fact is I don't want to go. I'd rather, I have to do this because it's part of that ministry. I've got to swim. I am redoing this office there. In fact, you can see on Facebook, no, on YouTube there, you can see the fire. All right, I'm going to turn it a bit so that you can see. Do you see the fire? See the fireplace there? Mhm. There we go. There. Now you can see the fireplace. All right. All right. Fireplace. That's yeah, yeah. Fireplace. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? All right. Let's see. Test show negative for JC. Oh my gosh, Chris, that's huge. You know, my favorite drug that I've ever been on in what since 1993, since the first one was approved, was Tisabri. Tisabri. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, it's an my next door neighbor. This is how good it is. My next door neighbor was a tenant living there for 20 years there. The water tastes a little funky, the well water, and the landlord evicted her. Oh my gosh, evicted her and the family. So I decided that it was within my wherewithal to get rid of, to sell the stuff they had over there, to get rid of it. And she had refrigerators, she had new stuff, and I was selling all this stuff. Well, what happens, that fireplace is an Amish fireplace, which we both laughed a little bit, because Amish aren't supposed to have electric, right? So maybe they made the cabinet, but anyway, that's an expensive thing. You can have heat, or that's just a pretty flame. There. Oh, the desk is in the way there. But all right, is that a little better? Yeah, a little better there. My lamp is not working, so that's going to be rewired. But anyway, I was selling it there, and she wanted $25 for it, and I said, nah, it's got to go $50. Well, all of a sudden, I had like 100 people wanting it for $50, so I turned around and I said, you know what? I think I can use that because I'm always cold. Uh, uh, Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, and so I decided to keep that. I decided to to buy. I bought a lot of this stuff. Uh, I just bought a lot of stuff from her, and then I sold a lot of stuff for her. So, and then she turned around and gave me uh, not that she gave me a disability chair that is, it's got heat, and you guys know how I love heat because I'm always cold. But anyway, so in fact that picture I'm going to move over because that picture's too big for there. But anyway, so you can see there. Uh, all right, let's see. I'm going to Oh, so I was talking about Tisabri. So Chris, um, you know what? You're not a candidate for Tisabri if you're JCV positive. And Chris got tested for JCV, and she is JCV negative. Tisabri is the thank you, Karen, is the most wonderful medication, in that it actually made me feel better. Made me feel about they say 20% better. You So I could feel when it was going away. Now I'll let you know that uh, let me see. I'll let you know that I had 3 risks that made my chances of getting PML 3%, 3 out of 100, which I thought was an acceptable risk. But Johns Hopkins said, not for them. No, I didn't have a choice. I was JCV positive, and I'd been on it for 7 years, but then all of a sudden they discovered what causes this PML. So they tested me for JCV, and I was positive. So that increased your risk. Uh, let's see. I was on it for a long term, which increases your risk. And then the other thing is, if you've ever been on Navantran, uh, that increases your risk. So I had 3 risk factors that they said I wasn't allowed to continue. I looked at it as I had 90% chance of not having that problem, not having PML, but they said no, the 3% risk, 3 in 100 was enough for them to take me off of it. Now the average person, the risk is 1 in 1,000. That's the average person. I am a real probability and statistic person, so I have to think it's the same risk of dying, not being in a house fire, of dying in a house fire. All right, so then you got to ask yourself, well, do you smoke in bed? Does the person, you got to qualify that, and is that 1 in 1,000? Is that JCV positive people? Is that without any known risk? I don't know. But if anybody, I don't know, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor, because you know what? If you're a candidate for Tisabri, I'm telling you what, I've taken lots and lots of medication, and Tisabri, I can do squats. I'd go on Tisabri tomorrow if they let me. Anyway, all right, let's see. All right, well, what are you trying to get? You know what? Face shield. You can get that face shield on Amazon, 2 for $5, and you can get same day or next day delivery there. Uh, yeah. When are you going? Let me think. I'm going for my Monday. Oh, it'll get there by Monday. Yeah. If today is Tuesday, no. You know what? Get on Amazon.com, and it's the face shield, and they're yeah, get it, Sharia, and it'll get there. Look at the shipping. Face shield. I would have brought it back here. I'll tell you what. I'll bring it. I'll show you what it looks like on Thursday when we're here. Hi, Karen. Hi, Donna. But it's a face shield, and for those of us with MS, yeah. Well, Amazon Prime, it's next day. But if she doesn't have Amazon Prime, there, it'll get their 3-day shipment. That today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She'll get it Friday, Saturday at the latest there. So as soon as this is over, Chris, jump on Amazon Prime. We have Prime. Well, I have Prime. I have Prime. Yeah, yeah. Prime is great. It's you know what? Everything is slow. Sharia, I forget where no, I know where you live. Sharia, you're in Arkansas. No, you're not in Arkansas. You are, Sharia, I know where you are. I'm think, Sharia, forget where you are. There, I said it. I said it. It's like 15 chairs, so I get it just in the room. All right. Yeah, you got to get the face shield. Face shield. Um, okay, now I'm watching people. This I got to close the curtain so I don't see action out there. There, you see my industrial printer there. Uh, anyway, so I'm talking about the Sabri. I'm on Arkansas. You're in Arkansas. Chris, all right, Arkansas. It's you know what? It's 70 degrees in Maryland today, so it's supposed to be the high is 70 there, and I don't have the heat on. Again, I've got a denim jacket I'll wear. I should. I swam a half mile yesterday. Uh, I've got to finish setting up the fish tank. Remember the fish tank that was over here that you guys often so it's now behind the printer up against that wall. So I got to set up the fish tank. There, I got to plant bulbs. I don't know. Uh, oh no, I always have a private room, just me and the hubby. All right. But yeah, all right. 72 in New Jersey. In Jersey. 70 is it's warmer in New Jersey than it is in Maryland. Uh, uh, that's 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 true. All right, why am I cracking you up, Karen? I, is it because I don't know. All right, let me think of other medications. There's Ocrevus that has more side effects than rituximab, which I'm on. Rituximab. If you are on any of the monoclonal antibodies, we like to say chemotherapy because it's dramatic and it's fun to drop them on chemo. But we're not on chemo, we're on monoclonal antibodies. It only kills one cell cluster. Right? Pretend this is a cell there. There's little itty bitty cell clusters all around. So, all right, my fingers, right, are cell clusters, right? What happens? This monoclonal antibody kills one of the cell clusters, right? It's not radical. It doesn't kill the cell. It doesn't even kill the other cell clusters. It only kills the one. All right. So one. And what is this cell? It's CD19 and 20, actually, monoclonal RLI. There, it kills two. So it kills two. What does that do? That tells this cell that myelin is foreign. That says antibody, uh, it unleashes a cell for friendly fire, right? So it is good to kill that cell, and it's good to go in for blood work. I have my blood work right here. I have to go in because it's been I think 7 months since I had my last infusion, so I will go in to find out what number this is because when it slowly creeps out, it's fine, but as long as it's under one, right? As long as it's under one, there. When it's one, it needs to be killed again. It needs to be pop back. But it's not chemo, right? Otherwise, we'd lose our hair. Does this look like chemo hair? I gotta get my roots done. But Karen, why do I crack you up? I still, you know what? Laugh at me. Laugh at me. I crack myself up, but it just. If the greatest laugh is the laugh that you have at yourself there. I had a trivia night with my friends, and I was reading a question, and it was all my friends were like brilliant, right? And I'm like the slumdog millionaire. I happen to have the experiences that make me appear smarter. It's like, one of the questions was, what two places in the what two states don't practice daylight savings time and don't participate in that? Well, I happened to be in Arizona during daylight savings time at one point, and I asked, I said, "What do we do?" And they said nothing. We don't participate. So I happen to know the answer to one of the states was Arizona. Yeah. So the other one was Hawaii, which my other partner, my buddy, he was in Hawaii. He happened to know because of his experience. So one of the things I had to read something, and I read it like a toddler. I've read it awful because you're supposed to read it's something 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 dash every pope dash bar one dash was named. So, but I read it as every Pope dash bar, like hyphenated Pope dash bar. I said every Pope dash bar, every Pope bar, one hyphenated, one, my friend laughed. Everybody laughed because they're like, "Oh, you poor thing, you don't know how to read that." It's there's no such word as Pope bar. One Pope bar one Pope bar. What's a Pope bar? Anyway, it was funny. It was funny, funny, funny. All right, so something bad. Yeah, they won't let. You know what? Yeah, they won't let somebody in these infusion centers. We've got to go by ourselves. They don't let other people come in and hold hands with us. But I'll tell you what, it's not that bad, Chris. When you go there, they'll give you Benadryl. They'll to Savvy. Ask for Benadryl. Sleep. Ronnie can stay out in the car or stay out in the car again. Just ask for Benadryl. Sleep. Or better yet, bring Benadryl. Oh, Karen, your hospital lets infusion people go with you. I go to my Tisabri. First time I went at Hopkins for not Tisabri for rituximab. Brian took me because they were giving me a Benadryl, and I don't like Benadryl because I'm hyper and I like to ride my hyper. I don't want to be sleepy, right? So what happened? He went and I just needed food. I needed to eat constantly, and I had my laptop. I was working on MS Frontiers. I was working on the website. Thank you, Karen. I responding to emails. It was great. Hi, Natasha. It was great, great. So, you know, I don't know. I've been married too long because I look. I do these rituximab by myself. I drive down to Hopkins. It's a half an hour trip. I park. I go in and yeah, it just I don't want anybody there. Uh, uh, And you know what? But surgery will just be me and Jesus. I, oh, your eye surgery. Yeah. You know what? I agree. When you have surgery, you should be allowed to bring in. You know what you can do, Chris, is FaceTime. Do you have FaceTime? Do YouTube FaceTime? Hi, Diana. Um, FaceTime right up to your surgery, Donnie. So he's there with you with a video there. So FaceTime him. Can you do that? Do you have a iPhone? If not, I'd say the iPhone 6 at Best Buy, $135 a month. You can, yeah, absolutely. $135. I'm sorry, a one-time purchase, and then you do the draft phone, $35 a month, and or oh, okay. So you have Android. Good thing about iPhone. In fact, I did Android all the way up to about a year ago. When my husband had his work phone, and he kept talking to Siri, and I needed Siri. I needed Siri to take notes, to tell me, to remind me of things. So I was jealous of Siri. I was jealous. I said, you know what? I want Siri. You don't even need Siri. So I tell every once in a while, I'm like, hey Siri, call Brian. Ugh, the phone's going to click on there because it's an iPhone. I'm doing an iPhone. All right, Daniela. Hi, Daniela. All right. Let me know. Okay, that's good. Also, during your appointments, it's good to FaceTime appointments there. Also, you can record your appointments on your phone nowadays, and that's huge. So because many of us can't remember what they said. I often bring a pen and a paper and I take notes there, but you can record everything the neurologist says on your phone. So and that's huge there. Uh, uh, that is huge there. I've got to lean back. It's funny because I'm far enough back that I can read there. If I was closer, I'd need my glasses there. Of course, I could see better with my glasses there. Um, anyway, Diana. Oh, hi. Um, Anyway, remember that we're going to, on Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to all come together on a Google Meeting app. And everybody's face, it's up to you whether you want to be in front of a camera and participate in a live chat there. Thank you, Karen, for the time check. So I'll do a video on how to connect, uh, probably at 2:30. From 2:30 to 3, it'll be posted everywhere. How to get the link to get in the Google a Google meeting there. Nikki, uh, uh, let's see, Anna, Michelle, Michelle, I'm sorry. Uh, you know what? I'm sorry, just I can't see very well. I've got crummy eyes. you know what? Why not? Yeah, not Google, not Zoom. In fact, that Zoom meeting was a red hot mess. Uh, yeah, Nadine, put on your mask. That's true. If you don't want to be seen, wear your mask there so we can see your eyes. Everybody can. I don't know. And what during the Zoom meetings when they did on Sunday, I don't wear makeup. I just I am not glamorous Dulcie. Uh, the Google one, you know what? And because it's not complicated, and the Google is free, and it shows that it's got pictures all of everybody who is in there, so you can have like 20 people. Shrinks each person. 20. I think you can have 100 people. So let's try to do this. So Tim, let's try to do that. Brian, if you watch us later, if Susan, you know what, Susan, I'll send you an email. And Sharia, uh, that is, you're in Mobile, Alabama. I knew that. I knew. I was having a blank. I was having a blank there. Uh, so anyway, Nikki, if you and Anna and Michelle and Robert and any of you who have MS, if you'd like to participate in the world's biggest MS group uh, support, the only guideline that I'm going to say is that this is not going to be a pissing contest. We're not going to compare who has it worse. Uh, uh, let's talk about how we live well with it. Uh, no, Jane, you don't have to download an app. There is a link, right? There's a link, and I'm just going to send you a link, right? And all you have to do is click that link, and I'll do it at 2:30. Click that link, and or copy and paste it and open up a Google browser. And I just think that's going to be great. If you want, Jane, if you want, we can try that right when this is done. Right when it's done. Why don't we do a drive run there? So, hi, Claire. Hi, Andy. Anyway. Um, I know it's 58. I've been doing this now, and you can see the clock behind. It's a little fast there. And according to the clock on the computer there, it says 11:54 there. And so I can, Joser. Um, Hi. Anyway, again, I will let you know. All right. That's fun. Let's see. Jane's gonna polish her Tara there. All right. And so what I'll do is I'll send this out to you, Karen. I've got all your email. If you're on YouTube, not YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you can go to msfrontiers.org, send, hit contact, and then put down your email address to be added to the list of support groups there. What I will tell you is that you go to that, and again, on YouTube if I don't have everyone's email address. Uh, Please send me your email address because then I'll do it that way. So just to do that, there, go to msfrontiers.org. Please on YouTube, go to my YouTube channel there, Dulci Hill, and please subscribe there and may the peace of God, let's see, worry about nothing, but in everything through prayer, thanksgiving, and supplication. Make your requests known to God. Live one step at a time. Live in this moment. And may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, keep your hearts and minds on Christ Jesus, where we can live gleefully. Again, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May He shine His face upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you His peace. We love Muslims, Wiccans, Christians. Again, I happen to be a Christian there, and if you're not a Christian, I'm called to serve you by God, and my God loves you. If you, but oh gods again, love you, Tim, and please be with us on Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye.